Let's do this.
And it's on. So out in the water and an important heat. These guys have been waiting. They've been waiting a little bit over 5 hours. And it looks like Titouan Boyer in the red jersey is going to have the first dig at it.
Yeah, looking left, going right.
And Titouan, a couple of nice little carves, hoping this wave stands up. A wave upon a wave there, little tricky double up section on the inside that does not give him an opportunity for that closing maneuver.
Looking to go left and then goes right. Titian's got a pretty wide looking board. It's got a fishy looking nose on it and it's getting through those fat sections really well. Looking to the inside, probably should have gone low road here and then hit it just as he was going down on that part of the wave.
Perhaps they've been in some type of communication, you know, on some global scale, both riding for the same company. And here we go, up and riding again. Boyer just trying to back up that 3, get another score, which he's going to do with a couple of nice backhand snaps there.
Contour, as we look at the replay, just got to his feet and was like, it's disappeared on me. Where'd you go? And then I got to the steep part on the inside. So that trough there, I reckon it's got like a full V in it from the bank on the outside.
Here we go with Titouan again on the left. A little bit more meat on this wave, and it gets through that trench a little bit easier, and he stabs off a couple maneuvers. And unfortunately, that was pretty important for him to finish off that ride, I think, at that point.
I absolutely agree with you, Kaipo. He managed to get it rail to rail and get some drive on a couple of turns there. And if he hadn't made that last turn, it would have easily been his best wave as we see Wrice up and riding.
It's going to be our first look at Wrice. Nice little snap on the backhand and taps it again. Gets through this sleepy gutter section. Gets to the inside for a 3rd turn. So well-surfed wave. He waited a long time for that.
Better outside, nice green face, gets a good snap, hits the lip, comes around, little fat there, but manages to keep it on rail through that section, gets a good closeout re-entry and finishes off. And it's going to be the best wave of the heat as we see a replay of the last one of old Titouan, and just gets a couple of turns in there. But unfortunately, that last turn is gonna hinder the score. He's going to try and back it up.
Well, he just needs a fractional score now to go into the lead, just needing a 0.17, and he got that and more. And this wave's kind of shaping up, and the board looking good under his feet, his technique looking good.
Look, decides to go right on this one, drives out, little bank off the top, comes around, nice bottom turn, gets up, slightly digs a rail, but comes around and finishes it off pretty good. Looking at the replay, maybe not. It might be just under a 5.33 round.
And here we go, Boyer up and riding. Carve, that trophy section that you were talking about, Luke, just did him in. The wave went deep.
I think Luke's surfing tactically a really good heat. It is slow and it is a bit fat. He's been pretty smart this heat. I'd like to see him lock in a bit of a bigger score now, but yeah, at the moment I can't really fault him. The waves are so hard, and yeah, just hoping he gets a set before the heat finishes.
Yeah, here we go. It was an early start by Boyer, getting a couple of turns in. Nice little roundhouse through the flat. Like the way this fishy looking board's looking for him, but a little mistake here. Should have gone low road and then hit the lip. Would have bettered a 3-point ride if he had done that. But here we go. The man on attack in this heat, Wrice. A couple of good turns there. Comes through to the inside. Makes sure he's got plenty of speed. Gets it up vertical and just finishes it off for a 5.33. And this was his 5.10. Taps it up there. Gets caught up on this one, but just manages to keep it clean. Comes around, but this was the money turn to make that score of 5.1, and just
right. Coming up next, Devin Willis and Marco Mignot, but up and riding right now. Titouan Boyer looking for that 7.43, getting off a couple of knifey backhand hacks, has to go back to the right for the finish, but just the body language is telling me that even he feels that that wasn't enough.
He's just not linking turns for whole surf, for whole waves, as we see Wrice just getting stronger and stronger. Nice carve out of the top, coming to the inside, slashes again.
Spicy approach, and maybe bettering his 5.1, which is his second score in the score line to advance off. But take a look at this, Luke.
Great first turn, nice slash out of the top. Gets hung up a little bit in the fat section, but as he has all the heat, just keeps the speed coming through onto the inside and gets a good finish. Here's Boyer's last wave. Comes off the top, pretty nice on the first one. Comes around again. He gets a bit mixed up on what he wants to do here. Does a little slash, catches the rail, goes the other way and doesn't get it up there. And the body language is like, ah.
Number 3 and making both Phil and Parrish Byrne proud this afternoon.
Absolutely, getting most of that score on the first turn. And it's all the pictures show everything going on right now.
Well, thrill of victory, and you can see the agony of defeat. Late afternoon here, early evening, and Boyer eliminated from competition. Luke Wrice moving on, local boy.